You've reached the SeaBank Chronicles, a natural sound theater transporting you through the living science of Southeast Alaska. Produced by the Alaska Sustainable Fisheries Trust in partnership with Salmon Beyond Borders. This is Beth, your radio operator. We live in extraordinary times where science and mystery meet in a swiftly changing world. To enter the SeaBank Chronicles, just keep listening. Logbook 2, Transmission 2, Passport to a Salmon Stronghold. Your aircraft is waiting. We're headed to another nation today, so pull out your passport.
Coho Cruiser 9980 holding short of helipad 49, departure to Canada's boreal forest.
You might think of the Taku River near Juneau as a Southeast Alaska waterway, a mighty glacial-fed sluice that sustains all 5 species of salmon and other wildlife, along with tens of thousands of human lives. But 90% of the Taku and the 4.5 million acre watershed that cradles it lies in British Columbia, Canada. 100% of this region, though, is a transboundary salmon stronghold. About 2 million salmon return to the Taku and its 13 major tributaries each year, including at least 185,000 coho, welcomed by some of the best spawning conditions on our planet. Largely undeveloped, this watershed offers plenty of oxygen in the water, abundant aquatic foods, cool stream temperatures, few roads that fragment migration pathways, and the clear, fresh, meandering channels that salmon prefer for laying eggs. Also, in the Taku, there is almost no pollution.
Good eye. Let's lose some altitude for a closer look at the Tulsaquat tributary of the Taku.
You're right. That orange sludge pooling at the riverbank is acid mine drainage. It's coming from Canada's defunct Tulsaquat Chief mine, which has been leaking sulfuric acid and heavy metals like arsenic and lead into the Taku watershed since before Alaska was a state. For 68 years and counting. Studies show that such toxins disrupt the ability of salmon to navigate to spawning grounds, smell food, lay viable eggs, even breathe.
Excellent question. We don't know when the Tulsaquat cleanup will happen, if ever.
We do know that many more Canadian mines are being planned for Alaska, British Columbia transboundary watersheds. As glaciers in the Coast Range Mountains continue to melt, mining will increase dramatically. Over 100 Canadian mine projects are being explored and developed or are already operating in the region. And these threaten the Taku watershed as a world-class salmon stronghold.
Roger that.
The proposed new Polaris gold mine near or perhaps even in Taku's sensitive, salmon-rich Flanagan Slough is being planned, with the potential to damage a crucial wetland that shelters millions of juvenile fish each year during a vulnerable life phase. But this flyover is about to bring some good news too. 3 words: massive ecosystem transformations. See that glacier out the starboard window? Grab the binoculars and check out the stream channels flowing from its base. Those channels are brand new. According to scientists at Simon Fraser University, proglacial streams like these could result in a 27% increase in salmon-accessible habitat in lands that ring the Gulf of Alaska. And it could happen fast. Research shows fish could begin colonizing emerging streams in as little as 15 years. As salmon habitat dwindles elsewhere on the West Coast, the Taku is actually expanding it. This massive ecosystem transformation is an opportunity that citizens on both sides of the US-Canada border are working to seize. Take a deep breath, because you are not alone.
We've reached Nalin River, high-altitude spawning grounds for what some call mountain-climbing coho.
This population makes an early spring run from the sea, all the way to Canada's boreal forest. And Nalin River coho have the physique to prove it. Big and plump, these salmon can climb over 3,100 feet in elevation to reach their spawning grounds. They overcome boulders, log jams, and other looming obstacles to get back home. Good stewardship is one reason Nalin River coho are doing well. While the Douglas Indian Association and other Alaskans care for lower Taku salmon near Juneau, the Taku River Tlingit First Nation looks after salmon in the upper reaches of the river, including the Nalin. This sovereign nation monitors weirs, collaborates on science with Alaska and BC governments, and advocates for sustainable natural resource policies. Though the Taku River is designated as an official Pacific salmon stronghold by the North American Salmon Stronghold Partnership, it doesn't receive special protections. Instead, the Taku and other transboundary salmon rivers in the SeaBank are still threatened by large-scale mining development. It looks like we're losing signal. Visit salmonbeyondborders.org/take-action to learn what you can do. Gunish Chish to the Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian people for stewarding these lands and waters since a time beyond human memory, and for sharing them with all who make the SeaBank home. When in doubt, keep listening to the places where science and mystery meet.